Come and hang out with me, party people. Come hang out with me. We spending time together. We're spending time together. Hanging. What's good? What's happening? I'm waiting for y'all to pop on up. Waiting for y'all to pop on up. Seeing what's happening with you. Seeing what's happening with you. Let me see who I got with me. Speak now. Forever. Hold your peace. Speak now. Forever. Hold your peace. Share this thing with me, please. Share this with the masses. Share this with the masses. Like this. Share this. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. I got big stuff. 29 up here. Dwaylon, Sparkle, Sandra, Miss T. Morgan, Jennifer Ferris. I got Nicole, Chantel, Regina, Candace. Well, thank you for the share, Candace. Y'all shared this for me. Jazzy Bree in the house. My California Brick, Audrey, Shonda, Robin, Faye. What's good? Who else I got? Donna, Monica, Shannon. What's good? Hey, y'all come join me tonight. Jackie, look, come hang out with me this evening, 7 o'clock. We're talking to my success stories this evening. Tonight, I'm going to feature Sharita Carter, who's lost 120 pounds. I'm featuring Alicia Farley, who's on pace to lose 50 pounds in only 2 months. And I'm featuring my Chicago brick, Nicole, who has lost 120 pounds. She's in Chicago. We got people from all over the earth who are just crushing it. I mean, just crushing it. So, I want to talk to them about their journey. How did, you start off at 291? How did you start off at 340? How did you start? I need to know. I want to know, how did people start here? Because I already know how they got to the finish line in Kenya 5. But I need to know, what was it like? How did you get there? Who helped you get there? Because a lot of people were helped. A lot of people were helped to become a size 24. A lot of situations helped them get depressed. We talked to Shwanda last night, and praise God, she's lost 102 pounds in 5 months. And she was just listing off all of the stuff that she's been off of, the depression medication, high blood pressure. She named about six, 7 different drugs she's off of because she's lost 102 pounds in 5 months on this program. So I always like to see, where people started. So we're going to talk to these folks tonight. I'm going to do it from Zoom. So if you're on YouTube, you'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to see it just like you're seeing me and hearing me. But you won't be able to see the girls, but you'll be able to hear the girls. And we'll do the same thing with YouTube also. Because here's the thing, and I was talking to one of my bricks earlier. Folks worried about the virus and this, that, and other. But, I have it on good authority that this stuff will be over with in the next 2 months. For the most part, we'll be back to normal in the next 2 months. But here's the thing. This is what I want you to think about. An epidemic that's even bigger than that is obesity. Almost 3 million people a year die because of obesity. Look it up. Actually, it's 2.8 million people die because of obesity and things that's linked with obesity. So that's what we're doing here. We're kicking all of that to the curb. Okay, because again, everybody likes to focus over there, but I'm locked in and I'm focused over here. I'm like, hey, While y'all over there talking about, this, that, and the other, this is the real issue. So we're going to solve that problem. That's what we do over here. We solve that problem. You see what I'm saying? And so, hold on. So let me get rid of this person here. Because I hate when people just hop in and they don't know what they're talking about. Look, I had to get rid of somebody. Because as I'm talking to you, I like to read what people say sometimes. And it's like, it's like when I read something and I don't like it, I'm like, blah, let me get you up out of here because that ain't what we talking about. So long story short, and I like to tie it in a cool little way because I just don't say, let's lose some weight. Like with me, I like to make it fun, and that's the beauty of this program is, the underlying factor is getting you healthy. The underlying factor is getting you to the weight you want to be at. But how I do it is I'm like, let's make it fun. Let's make it pum, 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 pum. Let's make your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s sexy in your 20s. But the underlying factor has always been, your health, your life. Because my message about 15 years ago was get healthy, lose weight, or you're going to die. That was my pitch. That was my pitch to people. Get healthy or you're going to die. But as soon as I started talking about getting fine, and I started showing pictures of people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and two-piece bathing suits, then I had everybody's attention. So, but I was like, okay, I know the underlying thing, but you just got to make it fun for people, and that's what we do. We make it fun. We make it fun. We make it in vogue to be fine, to be sexier, to be healthier, and also to be wealthier. Because again, I come from the mindset of abundance. So when people talk about lack, they miss me with that because again, I love me some God. Look, and I believe what God said, and God talks about abundance and things of that nature. So when I read about abundance, I believe in abundance. I don't believe in lack. So when you start telling me there's a shortage of something or there's not enough of, I'm like, no, because my God is plentiful. We don't. I mean, maybe that's what the rest of the world does, but that ain't what we do as far as me and my house. We think in terms of huge. We think bigger. And sometimes if you're not careful and you keep dealing with the world's issues and you start watching what people post, you get caught up in their stuff. Their mindset is different than yours. And here's the thing, and this is why I block a lot of people. You're supposed to be leading. You're supposed to be leading. They're not supposed to be leading you because here's the caveat. A lot of folks who be posting, mess, they can't lead themselves, much less lead you. So that's why I always encourage y'all, if you see people posting negative stuff, block them. Get them gone. You got to protect your space. You got to protect your portals, that being your eyes and your ears. Protect your portals. Protect your peace. So if you're not leading it, somebody's going to have you follow. And I'd much rather be a leader than a follower. Because again, then your perspective is based upon other people's stuff. And again, let me clue you in. A lot of people want you to be scared. Because even before this stuff broke out, they were already scared. They were already scary. They always lived their life scary. They always lived their life scary. Even before this just gave folks an excuse to be even more scarier. But if you go back to a lot of people's posts, they were always scary. They never took a chance on nothing. They never took a chance on a relationship. They never took a chance on starting that business. Everything is gloom and doom. Everything is scary. And it's always been that way. This just gave them an even bigger excuse to be more scary. But again, that ain't how we roll. And when you know what your long-term vision is, short-term stuff won't move you. Again, what we're going to do right now is probably going to last another 2 more months, realistically. But when you have a 1-year goal, you have a 5-year goal, you have a 10-year plan, 2 months ain't going to move you. Let me say it again. When you have a 1-year plan, when you have a 5-year agenda, when you have a 10 to 20-year agenda, and you know where you want to be 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, 2 months ain't going to move you. If you're trying to lose 100 pounds in the next if you're trying to lose 100 pounds in the next 5 months on this program, you're not moved by 2 months. And let me also give you something too. It's all about perspective. Okay? It's all about perspective. And this is why I want you to watch how people post who are on your timeline. Folks like me look at stuff like this as a time to get your find on. Because again, for a lot of y'all who are watching, you're still getting paid from home. A lot of people have not lost jobs who are watching me right now. Okay? A lot of folks are working from home and going to end up getting 2 more checks anyway. Somebody like me looks at this as, this is your time to get your find on. This is your time to focus on your happiness and your health. You have more time to do it now. See, that's perspective. Again, I don't think about no virus. Look, you talk about shutting stuff down. Our mantra is we shut down rooms. That's the only shutdown that I'm thinking about is you in June. When June rolls around, everything is lifted, and you're at your next event shutting stuff down. All eyes on you, all the attention on you. See, that's what our focus is, and that's why our page, our platinum page, our private page that I have for my girls, that's why, if you notice, on that page, we don't talk about nothing but weight loss. We don't talk about nothing but shutting down rooms. That's our focus. You don't hear us talking anything politically. You don't hear social issues on that page. That's by design. Because I created that page because I wanted that page to be a place where you can focus on you, to where you can finally be selfish and finally work on you, because you give so much to other people that I wanted that page to be a sanctuary to where you just focus on you, nobody else. On that page, you're nobody's mama. There's no responsibility there. On that page, you're nobody's auntie, nobody's boss, you're nobody's employee. You're just Alicia. You're Chantel. You're working on your goal. You got your own agenda. You ain't worried about nobody else. But you're focused and locked in on your goal. And that's why we have people who lose 50 pounds in 2 months on that page. And despite of all of the mess that's going on average, people on that page lose 7 pounds a week. Ever since this mess has started, people lose 7 pounds per week, putting them on pace to lose 28. Candace Cherry lost 35 pounds in 1 month because she wasn't worried about everything else. She was locked in. Had people hit new milestones. Dia Jackson didn't hit her 70-pound milestone. Christy Starks, Greenville, South Carolina, about to hit her 100-pound milestone. Because we're locked and loaded on the things that we can control, which is ourselves. Let me say it one more time. Almost 3 million people per year around the world die because of issues of obesity. But not us. We don't do that. Look, we're focused and we're finished. So come join us tonight. If you want to be inspired, if you want to be motivated, and I use those words loosely because I hate those words, because I'm more interested in a person becoming committed. Because the committed people, those are the people who eat first and eat often. Okay, the committed people who just don't do stuff based upon how they're feeling. Those folks. So if you wanna come hang out with me tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you want to hear from some of the girls, and you want to hear their awesome testimonies. Again, we're featuring Sharita Carter, who has lost over 120 pounds. We're featuring Nicole Evans in Chicago, who has lost 120 pounds. We're featuring Alicia Farley, who has lost 50 pounds. She's at 45, but by the end of the week, she'll be at 50. Will have lost 50 pounds in 2 months. Shoot, come on. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I hear when people reach out to me, because, I get the text messages, I see the DMs. One of the things that always strikes me, no matter how many times I hear it, is when people hit me up and they say, Coach, I feel ugly. I feel ugly. I feel so unattractive. Because here's the thing. If you don't like what you see in the mirror and you feel like you can't change it, it's going to mess with you here. And it's going to become a trickle down. You'd be amazed how great your life is based upon what you see in the mirror in terms of you liking what you see versus you hating what you see. The decisions that are being made based upon when people don't like what they see. I've known a lot of people who have made bad choices relationship-wise because they didn't like what they see. They probably got some baby daddies based upon what they didn't like, what they saw. They probably got married to somebody that didn't deserve them because they felt like they couldn't do no better. You'd be amazed how many bad choices are made based upon somebody not liking themselves, not loving themselves, not understanding their worth, not understanding their value, and just feeling real ugly about how they look. That's where I come in, because the greatest compliment that you can ever give me is to say, Coach, you make me feel pretty. Coach, I'm feeling myself again. I've got my swagger back. And that's what we do. We take you from your current condition to your permanent position. We take you from your now to your wow, because you deserve to see the better version of yourself. That's your her. And that's what we do every day on that page. We bridge the gap between your now and your wow, your current condition and your permanent position. We just bridge the gap. Boom. Because at the end of the day, I want you to meet the better version of yourself because you deserve to see her. You deserve to chase her down. But it requires you to be extremely intentional. Will you go into many detail tonight? Let me see. Okay, you got to be on the program for that. Look, membership has its privileges. So, yeah, make sure you join before you make requests. That's what I always tell my people, because I when I do like this open platform stuff, this is for everybody else. But I truly serve the committee. I serve the people that's on the program. So, it's like when you go to the program, make requests, because again, membership has its privileges, and I don't extend the same courtesy to somebody else who ain't committed. You see what I'm saying? Look, it's fair. So, look, for those, let me read. Okay, no, I'm asking, how do we know which program to join? Okay, get the super stomach shredder membership. Okay, DM me, Fontella, and make sure you get the membership and not the one time. Because how much do you need to lose, Fontella? How much do you need to lose? Definitely get the super stomach shredder membership. Let me read. Hold on, because I got Carmethia says this message right here made my day. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, baby. Look, at the end of the day, it's all about you. And and I think that's also the secret sauce in this thing too. I force you to look at you. I force you to put all your effort and your time in. Because here's the thing, and this is why I get real mad at y'all, and this is why I get real preachy with y'all. A lot of people keep you away from you. Somebody just felt that. A lot of people, knowingly and unknowingly, keep you from you. They won't allow you to put yourself first. I preach that mess every day. Be selfish. Because again, I understand there's a lot of people in your life who's trying to keep you from you. Intentionally or unintentionally. That being your kids, that being your boo thing, that being your mama, that being extended family, that, you know, that's your sister, your sister's kids. Because here's the thing, if you're the successful person in the family, everybody else's stuff falls on you. Because people feel like because you're the one that you should carry everybody's burdens. Now, if you're one of those people, and I'm going to ask you this, and I need you to be honest. If you have a hard time telling people no, say me, coach. You got it, Fontella. If you have a hard time telling people no, say me, coach. Be honest. See, yeah, we're having an honest session here. If you have a hard time telling people no, and you know that's you, Fontella, I'm going to do you one better, baby. I'm going to put the link right here for you, sweet pea. Make sure you get the membership and not the one time. I just posted it for you, Fontella. I just posted it for you, Fontella. If you have a, let me see. Chantel said me. Toya said me. Who else have a hard time? Let me show you how you being extremely unselfish. Okay, couple things, because this is really a stat, right? Okay, so you got people who are trying to keep you from you. You have people who want your attention. You have people who are really a burden on your life. Then you're a hater because you can't tell people no. You also have the people who don't mind taking advantage of you. You have people in your life who feel entitled to your stuff. That's a stat. And none of this goes down unless you give folks permission to do so. That's why I always say you got to start putting yourself first, because when you don't, you're a contributor to your own destruction. You never get to be fine. You never get to be sexy, because you always got to pick somebody up. You always got to pick somebody up. You always got to be somebody's support system. You always got to sacrifice. I say no. I say no. And the reason I say no is down here, you got one life to live. You got one life to live. And, you know, I preach you being selfish. You asking yourself, just like everybody else is asking themselves, what's in it for me? How do I I don't benefit. Oh, you're the only one who benefits. Boom, cancel me. I'm not in that. I'm not in that, and I'm not even gonna participate in the hate. I'm not gonna participate in the sabotage, because people are sabotaging you, and I don't need you to hop in there. Again, life is about, at the end of this life, You finally meeting the better version of yourself and just hugging up on your her. And your her hugging up on you. And she was like, you know what? I've been waiting on you. And I've seen all of the booby traps. I've seen all of the landmines, and I saw you navigate through all of that. And I've been waiting on you. And I'm so glad you're here. You hugging the better version of yourself. Because again, your her is there at the finish line waiting on you, looking at you like, you coming? You coming? I mean, we got a house to go get. You coming? That dream ride, you coming? I mean, because I'm waiting on you. That dream body, you being more banging in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, and you in your 20s. Are you coming? I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Oh, but you can't get here because you still blaming yourself for past stuff and you feel like you don't deserve me. But I'm waiting on you. But you're not coming toward me and meet me in the middle because you're afraid of failure. But you're not gonna fail. Just come. See, you deserve to meet and see your her. But again, it requires you to press past yourself and feel like you deserve stuff. You'll never get anything until you feel like you deserve. What you have right now in your life is basically the equivalent of what you feel like you deserve. Where you live, what you drive, you feel like you good with that. To where if you felt like you deserve better, yes, I'm talking about that relationship. Or I'm talking about even your past relationships. I'm talking about not settling. I'm talking about thinking based upon the bigger vision and the bigger version of yourself. But it's going to require you to press past yourself. And again, you're worth it. But I need for you to think bigger. I'm going to need for you to just toss that little fearful thing you got going on, toss it to the side. That failure that you're afraid of. Again, it's all about mentality. Whatever you lock on to, good, bad, ugly, or different, you're going to get, because everything you think about expands. So if I'm always thinking about negative stuff gonna happen to me because that's what I'm locked in on. But what if you thought differently? What if you start expecting better stuff from your life? What if you start cutting out people who don't produce in your life? What if you start, doing a little spring clean? I know a lot of y'all be, doing a lot of cleaning during this time. What if you cleaned out your life and start whipping out the pad and being like, shoot, this produces, check, this produces, oh, this doesn't serve me, get rid of that. This ain't doing nothing for me, he ain't doing nothing for me, What happens when you start going after the things you feel like you deserve and you take the parking brake off your past and you start expecting better? What happened? What did your life look like when you start expecting better stuff? And you start getting better stuff because that's what you're locked in on. So instead of focusing on the stuff that you could lose, what if you start focusing on all of the things you could gain? You might actually attain it. Don't be surprised when it happens. When you start getting around better people, your life start looking better. Ask the people who done lost weight on my program. They start looking better. They start feeling better. They start leveling up on their dating. They started cutting people who didn't serve them because now they have a greater vision of what it could be, because it's like, once I got the weight off, boom, I done opened up that cage. I done stepped through that cage. Now I'm looking around like, okay, what else have I robbed myself of? And that's what it's all about. Going after your stuff. Being relentless, being intentional, and not taking no for an answer. One little trick I'm going to leave you with, and it's going to serve you and it's going to help you. Anytime you feel negativity or a bad thought come on you, shoot that thing down immediately. Don't give into it. Acknowledge what it is. This is devil. Hey, devil, how you doing? Been waiting on you. Oh, you trying to throw some fearful stuff up in me. Pew, 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 pew. I rebuke it. I appreciate your time, though. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the time. I appreciate your effort. But I'm here to tell you I'm older now, so I don't fall for them old tricks. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, you trying to throw some doubt, trying to throw some fear, trying to show me that I'm not good enough. You even sent people to tell me I wasn't good enough. You know what? That would have worked about 20 years ago, but pew, 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 I'm shooting it down now. Because I don't fall for the same old tricks. I done leveled my thinking up. I done leveled my mindset up. So all of the old stuff I used to fall for, Mr. Devil, guess what? Pew, 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 I'm shooting it down because at the end of the day, you're the one who got kicked out of the kingdom. Not me. I'm covered. I've been redeemed. Come with something else. And even when you come up with something else, I'm already prepared because I do realize that there's no new problem. And at this stage of the game and at this stage of life, I pretty much then went through the words. So you can't surprise me, but I appreciate you. Pew, 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 pew. Shoot devil down, please. Can we agree? Can we agree? Can we agree? Whenever you get a negative thought, whenever you get a little fearful, whenever you get a little doubtful, whenever you get a little scared, when you get a little uncertain, when you have a little anxiety about you, shoot that mess down. Pew, 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 pew. So that's the beautiful thing about life. You never run out of bullets. And that's the beautiful thing about God. You never run out of bullets. Shoot that thing down. Because we're living in certainty, even though nobody else is. But that's why we're rare. And that's why we're one of a kind. And that's why we're peculiar. We're a little bit odd. We don't think like everybody else do. Because again, we're certain. We're extremely certain. Why? Because we're focused. And we're focused on finishing. I tell people all the time, we don't focus on the journey. We focus on the destination. We don't care about the journey. Because we've seen people travel along the same path for years, never to arrive. Our thing is arriving. We're going to arrive. If you agree to arrive, say, I got you, coach. We're going to arrive. We get to our spot. We get to our destination. We ain't doing no travel. But traveling. Because a lot of people just travel, but we're about the destination. We're about arriving. See, people get excited when you arrive. You ever seen a red carpet event, and as soon as people put their feet up on the red carpet, boom, bulbs start flashing, pew, 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 pew. But bulbs don't flash when you just drive into the venue. Bulbs don't flash when you get out the shower. They start popping and they start flashing when your feet get on the red carpet. And that's where I need for you to be. I need for you to arrive. And I need for you to set both feet on your red carpet. Get your moment. You deserve this moment to have all of those bulbs just flash. Boom, just pop it. But again, the bulbs never flash for the journey people. They only flash for the people who have arrived. I'm just saying. So that's what's up. So let me break up out of here on y'all. Also, too, when you order the Super Stomach Shredder membership before 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to throw in the apple cider vinegar supplement free for you. So go ahead and order now. Go to KenyaCrooksNetwork.com. If you're on, and make sure you get the membership and not the one time, because a lot of times people will get the combo / the one time and be like, oh, I thought I got the membership. No, get the membership so you can get the online workout program free, so you can get put on the private platinum page. You can get your daily homework, get your meal plan. You get me as your personal coach, and you get to participate and lose weight with the finest women on the planet. Those women are known as my bricks. So I'm just saying, so if you're trying to get your fine together, you're trying to lose 60 pounds in the next 3 months, you're trying to go poochless. Because again, June is coming, and you're going to have a lot of people once this whole thing is over who are going to be an extra 20 pounds heavier. And let me give you something good. A lot of people at this stage and at this point right now need to lose 40 to 60 minimum. So by the time they're in this little old 2 month stretch, that's another 20 that they're going to have to lose. So instead of having to lose 40, they're going to want to have to lose 60. Who wants to do that? Going into June. I'm just saying. So let's go. No, Fontella, just get the soup. Fontella, just get the super stomach shredder back. Look, just get the super stomach shredder membership. Don't complicate it. Love you. Anyway, so let's go. Look, I be reading stuff. And look, I be reading stuff. I be trying to help y'all. I be like, just go ahead and get this stuff. Because I love y'all. Look, but I'll always have like a small percentage of people who just like to ask questions. But what about this, babe? Just get on the program. Just go ahead. Just go on ahead. Get your blessing. But just go ahead and go to get the super, get the membership. Just go. Look, I be trying to escort folks. Because again, and this is the trippy part too. Look, I'm trying to get out there. Baby, just get on the program. Because look, at this stage right now, if you just looking and you hadn't ordered nothing, you still gonna be at the same spot. Unlike Alicia Farley, who has lost 50 pounds in 2 months. Unlike Chantel Epps, who's nearing her 70-pound milestone. There's no reward for looking and asking questions, I promise. You ain't gonna lose no weight by looking and asking questions. Look, you have my word. So, look, be like the rest of the folks that's on this page. Matter of fact, can I do something right quick? Because I love doing this. If you're on the program, please post how many pounds you've lost. And I'm doing this for my YouTube people because I always like to salute my people who have lost weight on the program. Let me see. Let me see. Tell me how much you've lost. Tell me how much you've lost. Let me see. Let me read Jazzy Bree. I love me some Jazzy Bree. Hold on. I love you, Coach. Thanks for the family talk. Have an awesome day. Love you too. Let me read. We have, hey, Dekedra. We have Alicia down 45.5 pounds. Come on, Alicia. We got Chantel down 73. Shwanda, my girl. I'm so proud of you too. Has lost 102 pounds. Shonda, down 7 pounds. Good stuff. Vivian, come on, Vivian. Viv, hey, Viv, I need 5 more pounds. Can you give me 5 more pounds? Give me 5 pounds. Give me 5 more pounds. What is today, Wednesday? Vivian, give me 5 more pounds by Sunday so we can celebrate your 30-pound anniversary. Deal? The gorgeous Jazzy Bree, my California brick, down 32 pounds. Hey, I need the Jazzy Bree. I need 3 more by Saturday so we can celebrate your 35-pound milestone. Hey, Lele. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, Lele 3 pounds away from her 20-pound milestone. Great job. Lay, can I get my 3 by Saturday? Lay, can I get my 3 by Saturday? Can I get my 3 by Saturday? Look, I'm over here making requests. But that's what I'm talking about. And again, we did a Zoom workout, and y'all were here, a lot of y'all were here, and we had almost 800 pounds of weight loss on the Zoom and on the YouTube And again, no, we had it on the Zoom and the Facebook, and we didn't have it on the YouTube, and we didn't have it on the Instagram, and we would have had over 1,000 pounds of weight loss. That would have been so dope. But we're gonna do that this week. Let me see. Jazzy Bree said 3 pounds by that's my girl. That's my girl. So that's what's up. So love y'all. Let me read Letitia. Let me read Letitia Johnson. Love, she puts, I love you. I love you too, babe. Love you. I went from 181 to 156. You've been kicking my butt with the ab workout last night. See, that's why I love you. When I get my returns, come on, returns. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And look, just imagine when you do the whole program, when you put the super stomach shredder with the workouts and with all of that other stuff. That's dope. That's dope. And then I start giving away trips. Because as y'all know, I have sent people to the Bahamas. I've sent people to Jamaica. I've sent people all around the world. Look, I'm just going to send y'all to U.S. places this year. Keep y'all out of stuff. But anyway, let me break up out of here. But love y'all. Hold on. Oh, okay. 30. Okay, 36. Okay, cool. Let me see. Dekedra said, come on, Dekedra. Let me see. Down 17. Keeping that 20-pound loss. Been hard. I'm getting that 3 this week. That's why I love you. That's what's up. Okay, cool beans. So I love y'all. I'm up out of here. Again, get the Super Stomach Shredder membership so you can become an official part of our family. Because again, I promise you, nobody gifts, plural, better than I do. Again, I've given away makeovers, given away trips. Because again, I love spoiling my people. And that's the other piece of it. I spoil harder than anybody I know. Look, I'll spoil you better than your dude. Look, and I'll spoil you better than your husband. That's the other piece of the program that I really enjoy too, because again, I love spoiling my people. So, love y'all. I'm up out here. Come see me tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to chop it up with Sharita, Nicole, and Alicia, and we just going to hang out. But, love y'all. I'm gone.